Yo, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexing Mind Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. We got another DAMMNDEEPOV video for y'all today. This video is called Drake Has Reached an All-Time Low and is Desperate to Become a Victim. Let me tell you something about this. When it comes to this boy Aubrey, because he like to call himself a boy. The boy needs to grow up. The boy need to, like, man up. So you're 38 now. Why you over here moving like a little gal, bro? You out here moving like a kindergartner. You look weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just bothers me how this guy keeps moving like this. And it reflects back onto It reflects back onto the country, Canada as a whole. Like, we need somebody new at this point. Canada needs a new face. Because apparently Drake, boy, ain't got no face. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of the time at the top. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. We got an 8-minute and 30-second video for y'all for today. So let's tap in, let's dive in, let's get into it. Let's go. Boy, oh my God, I hate the space button sometimes, I swear. Let's go.
Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D. We are back with another video, man. I see this interview with Ebro is
shout out
talked about a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too
Big
much
Skepta,
dude. I think he's from the UK or something like that.
Don't disrespect Skepta, bro. It's no. What we're not about to do is disrespect and mess up the boy name. The man name is Skepta, not Skeptica. I don't know who Skeptica is, but we're talking about Skepta today, alright?
I probably heard his songs before, probably just don't know the name.
Man's never being marky with a shutdown, eh? Trust me, daddy. We should have known Drake was weird when he said that. Let's keep it a band. Anyway, let's keep going.
He's a British MC. Okay, so hey, listen. When I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you I don't know something. I probably know a song of his, but I just didn't know it was him. But anyway, he did an interview with Ebro, and I see a lot of people making reactions to it. He's gonna talk about Kendrick Lamar, and he said a very interesting thing that I wanna, get my two stakes on it. So let's get to it.
Let's go.
I gotta have music, man. Yeah, gotta have music for sure. Speaking of the music.
Ooh, Lord, turn that down. Turn the speed down.
Epic battle goes on in hip hop in 2024, something like we never seen before. Yeah. As a fan of hip hop, were you able to enjoy it?
As a fan, yeah, cause I come from Grams all the time.
You got straight battle and talking
crazy stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. I think that it's changed now. Yeah, I think it's changed.
After that battle, or
no? Like since I was catching, I think it's changed. Like, and probably this battle, what I just saw, is probably what is hit the nail on the head for me. Where it's like, when stuff gets said like that now today, it's more personal. Yeah. I think there's something.
You want okay? I find it interesting that he said that. I think the biggest problem with the whole rap community or the black community in general, in terms of overall, is the introduction of feelings now. Because don't get me wrong, feelings and feeling in general are important. I can absolutely agree with that. But black people, we don't know how to manage that. We don't know how to say, this is the time to feel like this, and this is the time to feel like that. We kind of bungle up everything together. We mash up everything together, and I don't understand why. Rap is rap. Rap focuses on life experiences. Don't let this shit out there fool you of people talking about it's only about sex, drugs, and guns. That's a life experience. Unfortunately, people that are usually good rappers or the famous rappers, they come from that environment. Okay, Drake is clearly an outlier because his whole life is on display for us to look and witness, right? But unfortunately, the life experiences of the average rapper goes through sex, drugs, guns, and women. Especially women. Women that put out, women that, they put on, whatever in general, right? So the problem now is that because of all this therapy and the therapeutic conversation, it kind of confuses people with how to feel and when to feel. People want to feel something so bad is that we can't even manage when to feel. There's time to work, there's time to grind, and there's time for, of course, your fun. And then at the end of the day, when you wind down, you come back into a room like this, it's time to feel and reflect, right? But we don't know how to manage that. We put it here, we put it here, we put it here, we put it here. And it's like, it gets in the way of everything because people lead with feelings first. And I don't understand why they do this, because that's not logical. It doesn't make sense to lead with your feelings. If you lead with feelings, you're taking your logic sense away from you, like the way you think away. Because if you think with this side of your brain, the other side of your brain, which probably knows how to move and how to act, is going to be in the background trying to tell you, no, the other way, right? So anytime I hear conversations like this, I'm like, oh, they went too far, this, that, whatever. I'm just like, bro, wake up. Look at your rap history. Look at who Jadakiss battled. Look at who Jay-Z battled. You know, look at who LL Cool J battled. You know, even in the UK, you guys have your own battles easily. Honestly, arguably, the clashes in the UK are far better than the clashes in the US. But Kendrick and Drake, they're at the top right now. They take the cake. The both of them are at the top right now. So I just want to get that out there first, because the way people be feeling nowadays, it blinds them from how they're actually supposed to be thinking. This is a rap beef. This is rap battling. This is what is supposed to happen, right? Even when you look at all like the what's it called, the rap battles, the actual rap battles with Hitman, with Conceited, Charlie Clips, you know, any of those guys. Of course, I named the Wild 'N Out guys. Those are the guys I can remember off my top right now. But looking at those guys, for example, like, look at that beef environment. Look at that rap beef environment. You know? Sometimes they rap on the flow. No, actually, no, let me take that back. There's no flow beat to rap on. They're dissing each other. It's an actual rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, or in his sense, a clash. So it's okay to say those things. Even today, they're kind of pushing it too far with the men versus women and the whole rap battling thing, especially out in the UK. It's kind of crazy, but the shit funny as hell. But this is war. When people do this, when people are rap battling, this is war. What do you think you're battling for? What do you think the word battle means? This is war. So I just don't understand how people keep thinking like this, bro. I just don't get it.
Something about
There was a lot of lying on there. There was a lot of lying. People just saying
there was one
shit.
There was one K though. This track that came out, I was like, oh, this is over. Like, this isn't a rap. This ain't clashing anymore.
No, they don't like each other.
This is over. Like, they don't like each other.
And he's talking about Meet the Grams, because easily, think about it like this: you have Drake on one side and you have Kendrick on the other side, and they're battling, right? They're going back and forth like this, right? But watch this on Kendrick's side now. Kendrick and Meet the Grams specifically, he wasn't just talking about, even on Euphoria as well, and 616, but like, he wasn't just talking about Drake. He was aiming at the industry too. It's like he has one fist for Drake, pause, and a hammer for the industry, because the industry be moving crazy. All these people behind closed doors doing all this wild things, turning people out, men and women, regardless of who they are, trying to use people, trying to take people's manhood, trying to take livelihood from women, just trying to like produce engines. Basically, you're turning your artists into engines for making music and all that, right? But look at Diddy, look at Jay-Z, look at R. Kelly. Who's the next man in Bali? Russell Simmons. Look at him. This man had to retreat. Russell Simmons had to retreat to Bali, bro. Because if he stayed here, he would have been done. He's out in Bali. This man out here doing some namaste type shit. Like, bro, like, the man had to flee the country for him to be free. It's crazy. But these are the examples of people that be doing shady shit. It's the same thing in the acting industry. You want this role? Come here. Let me talk to you in this room for a second. How badly you want this role? How nice is that mouthpiece? You get the gist. Y'all get the gist, right? So, I don't disagree with what Skepta's saying, because I understand the duality behind these things. I understand both sides. But there's a time and there's a place You're talking with Ebro. This is Apple Music we're talking about. You're talking with Ebro. This is the guy when it comes to music to chat with. You should have kept it to the beat. I understand your own personal feelings and how you feel about the rap culture today, but stick to the subject. That's the theme for today. Stick to the subject.
Well, he's clear. I can hear it. Like, I can hear it in his voice. He doesn't like Drake when it sounded like you two just really want to see each other and do each other something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like that would hit him up. And I even said the same shit, you know, when Pusha T and Drake was doing their thing and he said the shit about 40. I was like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Nonsense.
I don't like that shit. But
nonsense. If you say this about family, about wife, kids, whatever, I have free reign to say this over here. Okay? You swing and you jab me in my jaw. I'm not going for your jaw. I could go for your temple. I can go for your thigh. I can go for behind your knee and then jab you in your forehead. Like, I have free reign on how to hit back. And that wasn't a gut punch. This man took out a hammer for YouTube purposes. This man took out a hammer and clocked him, bro. Like, what are we talking about? That's a kill shot. The story of Adidon, that's a kill shot. You are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Dead meat. Wow, pause. Dead meat is crazy. Dead beat mother effer playing Border Patrol. What are we talking about? Sophie knows better. Like, what? Like, the delivery, everything. Tick, 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 that boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The 666 and the 666. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, he has, when you go for family, that is the red button. Wife, child, mother, father, it doesn't matter. Go for that. That is the red button to send a tactical nuke in return. Okay? Kendrick simply sent a tactical nuke onto Drake's embassy. That's all it is. And remember, Drake is the one that introduced the going back to back idea. Right? So, Kendrick just did that. And remember, Kendrick did it twice. He went back. He took what Drake did as a great idea on Meek and doubled up on it. You've never seen anybody double up on nobody before. It's the first time in history someone got doubled up upon in a rap beef. The man said Euphoria. Okay, bet. 616 in LA. Drake said family matters. Kendrick said meet the grams immediately. Next day. Not like us. Rap's done, bro. It's done. Beef done. Shut it down. It's a waste of time. Anyway, let's go back into this.
Then there's people who are like, nah. Then you see like the battles, the URLs and all that type of
yes.
shit. Like, whoa. It goes far.
Okay.
Maybe you know what? It's age.
No. We're gonna hit it though, bro. We got time. Even if they cut the cameras off, we're gonna figure this out. I think
it's not age. It's the industry. I understand what Ebro is saying with the age, like the younger crowd is the more loose cannon kind of crowd, the no holding back kind of crowd. I absolutely agree with the age portion. The industry controls everything. Sorry. You can make up any, you can bring up any variable out there. It's the industry. The industry controls all these things. The URL rap beef or the rap battles, where they have men against women, and the men are saying the wildest shit to women. The industry let that happen. The industry is allowing this. You hear the most egregious shit in the world being said to men and women when they're clashing with each other. Who do you think wanted that? Who do you think authorized that? Let's keep it a band. Let's not lie to ourselves. Stop lying to ourselves. Don't let the feelings cloud your judgment. Move that shit away. See it for what it is. And I see it as this is trying to, what they're trying to do. I feel like they're trying to blow up the rap scene, the rap culture. Because if you blow up rap culture, you blow up all of black culture. Once rap is gone, all of black culture is free reign. They're trying to make it implode on itself. They're trying to make it self-destruct. It's out of control right now. You know? It's like you have a nuclear factory and it's going through a meltdown. Rap is going through a meltdown right now. We need to maintain and control the factory. But the factory, all it wants to do is produce, and overwork everybody to the point where you have guys like Uzi out there sick and tired of what's going on. He's trying to convey his words and how he wants to be free in his raps. If you don't believe me, go watch his last music video he just dropped off of his new album, Eternal and Take Two, which is so sad to see go like have such terrible numbers. But bro, like it's like a melting pot right now, you know?
It is. Because they are in positions where they are both the biggest. They are both really big, yeah. Have major deals, major
pause for real
with major companies, right? Talking to each other like this is looking crazy. Like
you got to remember though, Kendrick. You got to remember Kendrick is a free man. He has ties to TDE, but he is a free man. You got to remember that part. You confuse yourself with that part. And then you have Drake, of course, with OVO. Shout out Four Bats, because like Four Bats is kind of nice right now. I'm not saying he's the artist to listen to, but he's really good. I'm not gonna lie. But I understand what he's saying with the two of them clashing together, like these two corporations clashing together. He's in his head, he's probably thinking Crips and Bloods all over again, but on a label standpoint. We're going back in the days with Death Row and what was Diddy's label thing called again? I forgot, but that kind of clash with the Tupac and Biggie clash, basically, you know. But stop leading with your feelings; it's clouding your judgment. Continue.
That's a good point. You're calling him a word, but this guy signed to thing. So now, how can they sign a man that is being accused of this thing? So now the things that when I was clashing in grime, we never had nothing to lose. There you go. This is what I'm landing now. So when I say things to each other, you could call me anything in the world. I'm not going to lose a Nike deal. Right. I'm not going to not be able to put food in. That probably even get me more money because we'll go to the show and do the clash on the stage and more people are paying and we're, you know what I'm saying? So
you want to know why? Because in America, where rap was invented, where rap started, you have to remember the industry here is nasty. It can put you on, and at the same time, it could take you off. Look at Pooh Shiesty. Put on by Gucci Mane. Had a crazy run. They probably fed the idea in his head saying, look, we need to push you right now. We need to push your art. We need to push your artistry. We need to push your albums. We need you to do something for us. We need you to pull a stunt. You might go to jail, but if you go to jail, you make all the money in the world. When you come out, you'll get all the money in the world. You have everybody listening to your shit. You know? But it's just a little jail time. You're going to be protected in jail. Don't worry about it. We got people on the inside good to help you out. Don't even worry about it. Ain't nobody going to touch you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let you got to go to jail for a little bit. You know? You see how the conversation is forming through my head? Do this, and we got you on this side. Do that, and when it comes to this over here, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You see how they get in these young dudes' heads? You see that shit? That's the kind of shit that goes on behind closed doors. On a clean side. Remember that part. Feel so bad for NBA YoungBoy. If y'all know, you know. That's it. I'm not saying much.
It's hurting what we've built. It's hurting what we've all built this whole time, like you two, man. If you don't like each other, just link up and speak and just...
You can't blame one rap beef based on... No, you can't blame the rap beef for hurting what all of the culture is. You can't blame that. Because you have to remember, the culture back then is not the same as the culture today. What does that mean? That means over the years, different artists and different people in different labels have been fed information and lies, thinking that do this here, and we can do this here. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. This is where rap was at its best. And this is where rap is today. Do this here, and we got you here. Do this here, we got you over here. Do this right here, and when it comes to this thing right here, you ain't got to worry about that shit. You see how it's an up and down roller coaster, but it's more on a decline? That's the result of people being fed information and not necessarily lies, but put into situations where it can go better for you like this, but in the long run, you shoot down the charts. Look at all the artists back then. Look at everybody back then, still relevant. Your Jim Joneses, you know, your Jada Kiss, you know, Cameron, Mace, Jay-Z, clearly, Busta Rhymes. You know, like, look at all those artists as a nice example of still relevant, even though they don't even need to drop that much no more. Lil Wayne, great example, right? Kendrick is going down in history down that same path. You don't have to drop all the time, but the times I do drop, it's an eruption. Let me keep going.
Talk to each other, sort it out, don't speak to each other, because but all this stuff you're saying to each other, for the rest of everyone else who is waiting in line for the doors that you've kicked open, these doors are shutting on us right now, bro. We're looking crazy out here. That's why I didn't like that. It was good until they started sounding so like it just was sounding crazy, bro.
Skepta, man, I appreciate you.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Bro, hey, I ain't got nothing personal against him.
Doors closing. Doors closing. You can't blame the rap beef for doors closing. I just explained the decline in rap, how it works. Right? The doors are closing because of us. We're losing ourselves. Our women look crazy. Our men look like sickos. You know what I'm saying? Even though in reality we are good, outstanding individuals that come together, or that when we come together, unstoppable. But it's our fault the way rap is today. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They took away our attention span. They took away our ability to love and appreciate a good rap. They gave us good hype, club crazy, epic records. But in result, it makes us go crazy, lose our minds, be confused, be all up in our feelings, be crying in corners, be popping pills. Like, look at the formula that was formed, and look at the steps. For example, like what I said, look at the steps that were taken to come to this. This is crazy.
But I don't want to hear that shit, bro. This is a battle. Kendrick gave this dude a warning.
Facts.
He said, what? He said, if you taking it there, I'm going to take it there. But there's something that you don't want to do.
That's true as well.
It's supposed to be a friendly fade. We should keep it there.
That's so... Wow, I'm so glad he said that. Because that is true as well. And what is that? And what is that in what I said before? You put your feelings in front of what's in front of you. Just imagine. Think about like this for any Drake fans that are watching this video. Imagine if No Face came out, brush up the lyrics, directed more strictly to Kendrick, but brush it up, make it all nice and everything. Imagine if No Face came out after Not Like Us. That would be a great response. Me personally, as a Canadian, I wouldn't know which way to go, because it's so close. For you to do Family Matters, then follow up with No Face right after Not Like Us, not necessarily saying that it has to be literally like the same time frame as Family Matters to Meet the Grams, but if it was the next day after Not Like Us and you drop No Face, that could sway a lot of people more. Think about it like this: those 3 songs that were in 100 gigs, those songs, not the house track or the track with Lotto, but No Face and the other track, could absolutely compete with what Kendrick put out at the time. But because he had his feelings and everybody around him in feelings just like him, it blinded him, it warped his judgment, and then The Heart Part 6 came out. Nah, bro. Who's in your corner? You need to rearrange some pieces, because it's getting ridiculous. Enough is enough. You can't be 38 moving like this. That's crazy. You're not Snoop Dogg. You don't have that credibility to do that. You weren't raised in the hood. You were raised in a house in the middle class, or whatever little apartment they try to compare to Kendrick's house in Compton. Apartment complex to all of Compton, and then just one house in Compton. Don't fool me. Y'all can't fool me. Drake had nice upbringings. Kendrick didn't. It's point blank period. Why would I side with the rich kid that can barely rap and barely write, when you have this guy out here that's been in the trenches, that's been rap battling, that's been perfecting his craft, that's been brushing up his pen, been going through it in his neighborhood, been going through it with all the gangs and shit he been in? Why would I choose this over this? This over here is a waste of time. This over here, your career doesn't last long. This right here, goes down in history without a doubt. Waste of time.
Way. Kendrick told this man, bro, chill out before it gets personal. I don't want to hear this. You should have. Drake was feeling himself. He thought Kendrick was just gonna be some pushover, and he mentioned, his son. He mentioned his wife, his fiance. He mentioned, Kendrick being a woman beater. Nah, you ain't gonna get away with this. Nah, if you say that I'm beating women, guess what? I'm gonna say some things about you too. You throwing dirt on my name? Well, guess what? I'm gonna put you in the dirt. So I don't want to hear nothing about this. All right, Kendrick gave this man plenty of warnings. Drake took his kindness for weakness. Thought he can just say anything. Now here we are. I don't want to hear this. This is hip hop. Companies know exactly what they're getting themselves into when it comes to rappers and entertainers. If that's the case, why is Jay-Z the position that he's in? He was selling drugs. He was talking about this. He was talking about that. Now what he is. Everybody knows what these rappers do and what they talking about. So for you to say, oh, this is hurting doors and stuff like that, shut your mouth.
I'm glad you said that. Actually, repeat that again.
They knows what these rappers do and what they talk about.
It's true. All these labels, all these sponsors that they're getting, all these people on the side, they know what these rappers are about. But watch this now. Because you have so many rappers coming in to the industry, all these area code babies, you have all these kids coming in now from high school up, talking about they want to be the next top rapper. You have all these hundreds and thousands of artists coming into the door. What do you think that company is going to do? What do you think all these labels are going to do? Revolving door. It's a revolving door. Don't let these guys fool you. They're going to use these artists as revolving doors. Here, come here. Come here, I got you. Come here. Come here. No, we got you. Here, take this. Put that in your pocket. That's all you right there. Here, come in the booth. We got something for you. Read this for me real quick. Big Bird. Oh, perfect. We got the perfect track for you. Come here. Talk to our producer. He's going to iron out everything for you. He's going to let you know what's going on. Yeah. Hey, you, come here. When he's done, you're next. You see how this is happening in front of y'all? You see how they're trying to overload rap? They're trying to overload rap. You have all these TikTok people coming in. Because remember, UMG has the deal with TikTok. You're going to have all these TikTok artists coming in. All these people coming into the door now. They're going to be revolving all of these kids. In rotation. Like it's a blunt. What are we talking about here? You can't fool me, bro. You can't fool me. They're overloading rap. This is crazy. They're overloading it.
So for you to say, oh, this is hurting doors and stuff like that, then shut your mouth. Don't enter a battle. And when a man tells you, hey, if you gonna keep it rap, let's keep it rap. Let's not take it personal. You should take that advice. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Man, Drake get no sympathy. That man mentioned Kendrick putting his hands on his fiance. He mentioned that his fiance was sleeping with somebody else. He mentioned his son. He mentioned a whole bunch of things. Nah, if you say these things, guess what? I'm going to say some things. So I don't want to hear nothing about this. All right? I've never seen... I think this is the first time in battle rap where I've seen the loser turn into a victim. It's battle rap. Niggas.
The first time you seen a loser turn into a victim. Ain't that the truth? How you gonna lose the battle and turn? You got into the ring. You're literally like Azalea Banks. You agreed to be in this show, and you start to cry when everyone turns on you. Who do you think you are? Grown ass light skinned man, deep in his feelings. So deep in the ocean that the water turned black. Brother, swim up. You're looking weird out here. This is crazy.
Lose every day, B. People lose in battle raps every day.
That's facts.
But the way that people are babying and trying to coddle and trying to pamper Drake, like, oh my God.
That's the feelings portion behind these things. Stop putting that in the forefront and let what happened. You want to reflect on what you did? Go behind closed doors. You're supposed to be the ambassador of Toronto. Technically of Canada, because we ain't got no other artists. Tory Lanez in jail for something he didn't do. Like, what are we talking about here? This is crazy.
Went too far. That man should have never jumped out the window and said that his fiance was talking to his manager. That his child is from another man.
Facts.
That he put his hands on his fiance. Like, y'all just gonna forget about that, right?
Lie, by the way. Kendrick, the fact that they believe the lie with no proof and no source is crazy. Kendrick performed at the beginning of the month. They claimed he put hands on his wife. P. Diddy himself was the one that performed at the end of the month, not Kendrick. That's baffling how they let that happen to him. They try to put that on his name and try to tear him down, knowing that it's not true. And all these people out here believe Drake. Why we believe in him when he didn't even grow up in the culture? That's stupid to me. That doesn't make sense.
Kendrick said, this is supposed to be a friendly fade. Let's keep it this way.
Facts. It was supposed to be jab for jab.
I'm going to take it there. But it's something that you don't want to
But you went too far and started to tell lies. Drake
thought he was going to be a little, walk in the park. And here we are today. Now everybody got this boo-hoo, cry me a river. Man, do you know what rappers talk about in their music?
Facts.
All the drugs, all the sex, all the murders, all y'all companies know exactly what they getting themselves.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
When they sign these rappers, when they, have these partnerships with these companies. The companies know exactly what they're getting themselves to. They know that they talking about selling drugs, pulling up, this and that and this. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? Is hip hop gospel? Do y'all know what? Man, get out of here with this. I don't have no sympathy. Drake, the man, tried to warn you. He said, this is supposed to be a friendly fade. Let's keep it this way. You jumped out the window with Family Matters, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. I don't want to hear nothing about this, man. Y'all leave a comment down below. Do you agree with Skepta or do you agree with me?
Bro, get the name right.
I ain't got nothing personal against him, but I just don't agree with what he's saying.
Come on, bro. It's Skepta.
Matter of fact, if I'm in a battle with you, nigga, I'm going to try to make you lose all your endorsements. Yeah. I'm trying to stump you out. So if you lose an endorsement because I exposed you, then so be it. You shouldn't have been talking shit. A wise man once told me, you shouldn't have been talking shit. All right, so shut your damn mouth and keep it on wax. Keep it about rhymes and stuff, and I'll keep it about rhymes. But if you go low, I'm gonna go low. Y'all leave a comment down below. It's your boy DAMMNDEEPOV signing out.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the content. Yeah, no, what do I say? He right. Now, I went more in depth about the little snippet that he had, but it's true. This all boils down to, if you take it there, I'ma take it further. And that's something you don't want to do. He warned him on Euphoria and 616 in LA. You did some corny shit with the TaylorMade freestyle, thinking that you're onto something. Oh, I'm gonna use some futuristic technology and get Tupac and Snoop Dogg to rap on the beat for me without actually getting their cosign. You understand how dumb that sounds as a top rapper? You're supposed to have the money to get that kind of feature. You're supposed to have that money to get that okay from the Tupac family. And you know for a fact you're not going to get that. Why didn't you focus on your bars instead of focus on the AI to do it for you? That's what I don't understand. You really thought that was going to work. And people actually think it worked too because they're Drake meat riders. Dog, sit up. You look weird. The hell? I don't fall for that nonsense. I see through you, my boy. But hey, that's another video to a little reaction that we did. I might have to react to this little Black Panther thing right here going on. Apparently they're going to be casting Denzel Washington in the Black Panther 3 movie. First of all, make it clear, whoever that man was in Black Adam that played Hawkman, get him as Black Panther, please. There's no other person in the world that can play the role better than him. Because the man technically already played Black Panther. Look at Hawkman in Black Adam, and then look at Black Panther 1, side by side. Bro, same thing, bro. Minus out the cultural relevance and all that. Same thing. Either way, let me stick to this. Overall, Drake needs to sit down. Focus on the people around you. Focus on your city. Focus on finding new talent. You need something new. You king of the city, no? Start acting like it. You have all this great talent in the city. We ain't got no culture. We start to make something. You got to make some traditions now. Look back at your city. The city's in shambles. We got no traditions. The whole city's a hot pot of different cultures. It's true. But you can still create Toronto culture. You can still create Canadian culture. All these things are still possible. But you got to build it. You want to make these things work, you got to build it. He ain't doing none. Too focused on himself and all his so-called friends in the industry. If he really gave Young Thug that $1 million when he came out of jail, he don't care about Toronto. He don't care about Canada. I wonder what he's going to do if Tory Lanez comes out. What's going to happen there? That's my question. Can't fool me. Can't fool me. No, sir. Anyway, this is Single Seater Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long. Peace. Like, bro, y'all here moving weird, bro. Like, yo, man up and grow up, man. Get to work. Employ your people. Do something.